Am I...
You can't kneel down in the middle of a highway and live to talk about it, son.
But why? Why now?
Morgan Freeman. We all grew up watching his films and listening to his iconic voice. And after his role in Bruce Almighty, many people picture him when they think of God. A constant in both films and documentaries, Freeman has become a member of the Hollywood elite after decades on the big screen. Since making his debut in 1964, Morgan Freeman has become one of the most recognizable actors of our time. He's got over 100 acting credits, and scientists are even trying to replicate his voice to use one day after he's gone. He's an icon of film and television, and we're honoring him with our top 10 best Morgan Freeman movies. How much do you know about movies? Let's test your knowledge with a quick trivia question. Besides being an actor, which other profession did Morgan Freeman strive for? Was it a singer, an aviator, or a lawyer? If you want to know the answer, stay with us, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell. Let's get started. Number 10, Streetsmart. Morgan Freeman is considered one of the most warm and lovable actors in Hollywood. However, that wasn't the case in Streetsmart. Freeman played Fast Black, a violent and cruel pimp on a collision course with a magazine reporter. This police thriller may not have performed well at the box office, but it helped launch Freeman's career into the stratosphere, earning him an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Number 9, The Dark Knight Trilogy. Whether you remember Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight Trilogy for the iconic portrayals of Joker, Bane, or even Batman himself, you have to admit that Morgan Freeman stood out for his performance as Lucius Fox, a Wayne Enterprises executive who helps outfit Bruce Wayne on his path towards becoming the Caped Crusader. Freeman's chemistry alongside Christian Bale and Michael Caine makes him an underappreciated highlight of this trilogy. Number 8, Invictus. Playing one of the most iconic and important figures in world history. No pressure, right? Well, Morgan Freeman knocked it out of the park playing Nelson Mandela in Clint Eastwood's 2009 drama. The film follows Mandela in the build-up to the 1995 Rugby World Cup, showing the world how a simple game helped heal the wounds of a country that had been going through hell. Number 7, Bruce Almighty. In Bruce Almighty, Jim Carrey stars alongside Morgan Freeman, with the latter playing God. Do we need to sell you on this movie anymore? This 2003 comedy sees Jim Carrey play a disgruntled TV reporter who gets the opportunity to literally play God for 1 week. Freeman would reprise his role as God in the sequel, Evan Almighty, as well as the National Geographic documentary The Story of God with Morgan Freeman. Number 6, Seven. Morgan Freeman is a jack of all trades when it comes to films. Seven showed that he was just as comfortable starring in thrillers as he has been in dramas and comedies. This influential David Fincher film tells the story of two detectives on the hunt for a deranged killer obsessed with the 7 deadly sins. While he didn't snag any Oscar nominations this time around, you can't argue with the fact that Freeman's role as William Somerset is one of his most memorable ones. Number 5, Glory. Set during the American Civil War, Glory is based on the true story of the 54th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry Regiment made up of volunteer black men. Although all the honors were given to Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman helped shape the film's heavy story, showing warmth and a paternal touch, even in the darkest moments. Number 4, Driving Miss Daisy. This film was a huge success in Freeman's filmography, earning 9 Oscar nominations and 4 wins, including Best Picture. Here, Freeman plays a driver who works for a wealthy widow for over 20 years. Driving Miss Daisy allowed Freeman to show off his acting prowess, eventually leading him to more success. Number 3, Million Dollar Baby. Once again collaborating with Clint Eastwood, Freeman's role in Million Dollar Baby earned him an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, while the film itself picked up over 40 awards worldwide. Here, Eastwood and Freeman's characters help an up-and-coming female boxer rise through the ranks, while also grappling with their own demons of the past. Number 2, Unforgiven. Starring alongside, you guessed it, Clint Eastwood, Freeman was part of what is considered to be the best modern Western film in history. Freeman's Ned Logan accompanies Eastwood's William Money in this revenge tale, which picked up several wins at the Oscars, Golden Globes, and BAFTA awards. Want to know the answer to our trivia? Let's take a look before we get to number 1. Besides being an actor, which other profession did Morgan Freeman strive for? A singer, an aviator, or a lawyer? The answer is an aviator. Morgan Freeman loves aviation, and before becoming a professional actor, he dreamed of being a fighter pilot. Freeman even went to work as a mechanic for the U.S. Air Force. Despite not having continued working with airplanes, the actor does have his own private pilot license. Did you guess the answer? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's get back to our countdown. Our number 1 Morgan Freeman movie is The Shawshank Redemption. Many consider this to be the best movie of all time, period. No matter how many times you watch it, it's hard to disagree. This unforgettable story, based on the short novel by Stephen King, shows the friendship between Freeman's character, a longtime prison inmate, and Tim Robbins' portrayal of a wrongfully convicted man accused of killing his wife. The Shawshank Redemption teaches us to not lose faith even in our darkest hour, as evidenced by the breathtaking escape scene in the film's climax. We're almost done, but before we go, here are some more highlights from Morgan Freeman's career.
Detective Brissart goes on to make an unauthorized ransom arrangement to exchange Amanda McCready for $130,000.
You're afraid of?
The hell is not!
You're just afraid your chute won't open, and you'll show up at your own funeral as a Denver omelet.
No, I'm pretty much just worried the chute won't open! How did your uneducated kind ever take Jerusalem?
God knows.
That's all for our top 10 countdown. We hope you liked it. Don't forget to comment below, subscribe to our channel, and leave us a like. We publish videos several times a week, so ring that bell to be notified when we post new content.